Inside the Kingdom Arena, Cream Frit sucks! Marshmallow Bunny completely outclasses Furret. Bunny is immortal, gives damage resist bypass, while Furret is squishy and trash. The most meta team is Millennial Tree, Silent Salt, Dark Enchantress, White Lily, and Marshmallow Bunny. No Cream Furret in sight. And it also has pretty standard meta treasures, the Tube, Watch, and Monocle. On the right side we got Cream Furret. And PV? What the heck am I looking at? 2 unmeta cookies? This should be an easy win. Wait, what? I lost? How the heck did 2 unmeta cookies win? What could Furret possibly do that's better than Bunny? How did we end up here? Well, it all started when another CRK YouTuber named Drake showed me something golden. An arena team that had to be kept secret at all costs. Until we released our videos, of course. It all began with one screenshot. A screenshot Drake sent me. And yes, I finally pronounced his name right. Furret and PV on the left side, and the standard team on the right. And guess which team won? The left side! So anyways, this turned into a collab. So Drake is gonna use the Cream Furret team against this player, and let's see what happens. Alright, looks like Furret is meta now. Wait a second. Nah. I can understand that one single unmeta cookie like Shadow Milk can return to the meta, like in my previous video, but 2 unmeta cookies at the same time, that's impossible. You know what? I'm gonna try this out myself. Today, I wanna get back on the leaderboard, top 100. Let's fight this opponent with a White Lily standard team, with a Tube, Watch, and Monocle. There is no way I'm gonna beat this person, but might as well try anyways. Wait, what? It worked? How does the team work? Well, it's a Dark Enchantress Hyper Carry team. Eternal Sugar buffs Dark Enchantress's damage, and also does a lot herself after the 1 minute mark. We got 3 healers to make sure everyone lasts long enough. PV and Eternal Sugar die first cause they're really squishy. However, PV's revive makes it harder to remove them completely. Cream Furret also buffs everyone's crit damage, and since you're not supposed to fight people who use a jewelry box treasure, critical hits work. Let's fight this next opponent who's using the White Lily team with a Tube, Watch, and Monocle. So, the team is still pretty squishy even with 3 healers. Using this team can give you a heart attack. Okay, we barely survived that one. Notice how Cream Fritz stayed alive the whole battle? Yeah, their survivability is good, but for the others, not so much. Also, you may have noticed that I've only fought teams that use a tube, watch, and monocle so far. That's because Fritz is only good against specific treasures. It should only be used against teams that have the tube and watch. The third treasure makes a huge difference. It should only be used against a monocle or feather. It might work against a vessel, but no one uses that treasure combo. If you want to fight teams with different treasures than these, then don't use Fritz. Use something like a Shadow Milk comp or an Eternal Sugar comp. Time for the next opponent. They're using the White Lily team with a tube, watch, and monocle, so this is a good matchup. And then I went on a massive losing streak. No matter what team I use, I get beaten up cause I'm free to play. And then I couldn't get back into the top 100. So I decided to rage pull and use my Dark Enchantress gacha currency. And then this happened. I got Dark Enchantress, that's pretty good. Double Dark Enchantress. New gacha video coming soon. Now my Dark Enchantress is 2 stars. This should make my arena battles easier, I think. Let's try her out against this opponent. The usual White Lily tube, watch, monocle. I wonder how big of a difference 2-star Dark Enchantress makes. Pretty good, no one died. But actually, there's a lot more thought that gets put into survivability than you may think. First, if Millennial Tree has 6 peanuts or some candy toppings, this team sucks. You actually want to give him 3 peanuts, an HP biscuit, and 3 apple toppings to increase his crit, no matter what promotion he has. He doesn't need candy or max peanuts since PV and Eternal Sugar always die first. So Cream Fruit gives the team a crit damage buff. Millennial Tree's crit topping synergizes with this, making him do insane amounts of healing. Plus, you don't have to worry about the box treasure removing that crit, cause you shouldn't be fighting them with Ferret anyways. Ferret also uses as many crit toppings as possible, while using chocolates and a cooldown biscuit to hit 35% cooldown. Next, why use Ferret instead of Bunny? Well, when you replace Ferret with Bunny in this team, it becomes even more squishy. Ferret can instantly heal a cookie from low HP to almost full, while Bunny takes a while to do that. If you really want to use PV without Ferret, you have to redo the whole team. You can do this using Millennial Tree, Silent Salt, Dark Enchantress, PV, and Bunny. So let's try using crit toppings against this opponent. This one's a lot stronger than the previous ones. They have a 5A White Lily. Alright, it's time for everyone else's builds. Eternal Sugar uses 6 chocolates and a bypass biscuit. Dark Enchantress uses 4 raspberries, 2 chocolates, and a bypass biscuit. PV uses 6 peanuts and an HP biscuit for the maximum amount of survivability since he's so squishy. As long as Millennial Tree and either PV or Eternal Sugar gets the tube buff, that's all good. Now our next opponent is the hardest one yet. They're using the tube, watch, and feather, a pretty rare treasure combo. They have a 5-star Dark Enchantress, and they're a Grandmaster 1. Cream Frit has returned to the arena meta, but what if I told you this isn't the only arena team that doesn't use White Lily? Subscribe if you want to see me do more cursed meta stuff.